Oh my God. Y'all gotta hear this. You won't believe what's going on. Do you guys remember Orlando Brown? He had such a bright future, right? Honey, when I tell you Hollywood didn't eat him butt up, eat him up, and threw him out like garbage. Honey, he's out here crying, girl, crying. Talking about all the men that Diddy made him be with, because you guys know, not only was he an actor, but you know he wanted to get into the music industry, a rapper. Yeah, honey. And you know Diddy, he's over the rap industry, Biggie Smalls, Craig Mack, and the rest. So he thought he was going to get that rap thing going on with Diddy help, but Diddy is a friend of nobody. He's a snake. He's gonna snatch you up for failure. He's always gonna lie and bamboozle you, and that's what happened to Orlando Brown. And let's not forget about Day 26. Did y'all see that interview with Day 26, honey? All five brothers are crying. Okay, one of them cute. They said Diddy didn't touch him. And he didn't touch Willie. Okay, but Willie ain't saying nothing. You guys remember that story about B2K? Y'all remember Chris Stokes, right? Allegedly, one of the members, Raz B, came out and said, Chris Stokes, mind you, that's the manager and his family member, it's his cousin, girl. They doing incest, homosexual rituals, honey. Honey, you know ain't no God in that. You know ain't nothing but Satan's work. Honey, these are Satan's sons. Girl, it is so sick. Well, Raz B just had a kid too. Remind me of Justin Bieber, because he just had a kid too. But Raz B and Justin Bieber, they still messed up because they've been touched, okay? When you've been touched, it mess you up for the whole world, for your whole life. Anyway, honey, Day 26, they was crying because of what Diddy did to them. And Q said, oh, I just want an apology. You ain't gonna get an apology from Satan, honey. So they saying Orlando Brown, he doing the same thing on this video. Y'all gotta watch it in its entirety. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, okay?
Orlando Brown is back in the headlines with a jaw-dropping video that's sending shockwaves through the entertainment world. In this clip, the former Disney star gets candid, dropping names of some of the biggest figures in the industry. We're talking Diddy, Busta Rhymes, Usher, and more. It's that wild. And what he's claiming about Diddy, it's leaving everyone speechless.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams.
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's that nigga? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's the Usher.
The oosh gosh whoosh wah. Orlando's brilliant. Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long.
Is he speaking truth?
He is.
But that's not all. In another interview, Orlando doubles down on his claims about Diddy, alleging some explicit details about their encounter. In an interview with Cam Capone News, Orlando describes Diddy's actions, claiming he performed on him and referring to it using wet, sticky sounds.
You know what I mean? I got in my Diddy mode. I'm sorry, I started licking my lip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, Diddy, you gave me the oosh gosh goosh wash. You gave me the oosh gosh muaf. The smoosh wash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gave me the oosh gosh muash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the oosh gosh muash. You know what I'm talking about, Diddy?
Will Smith's response. Orlando Brown has stirred up quite the controversy by making shocking allegations involving some big names in the entertainment industry. According to him, Usher, Busta Rhymes, and even Will Smith have had intimate encounters with Diddy. Brown went as far as claiming that Diddy allegedly liked to watch others engage in unspeakable acts while pleasing himself. As if that wasn't enough, rumors have surfaced about a leaked video supposedly showing Diddy and Will Smith in a compromising situation. Orlando Brown has doubled down on these claims, saying the tape is real and will soon make its way to the public eye. This alleged video has reportedly prompted Will Smith to distance himself from Diddy in an attempt to stay ahead of the fallout. During a recent concert in San Diego, Will took a moment to address the swirling rumors directly. He wasn't holding back as he passionately denied the allegations and set the record straight in front of his fans.
Just want to say this very clearly. I don't have to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop all them memes. Y'all can stop all of that. I ain't been nowhere near no damn freak off. Listen, I do enough of my own. Don't be putting me in other people's. I ain't been nowhere near that, man. I ain't did none of that stupid. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil. Nah, but I haven't said that publicly. I just said y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumb stuff because it's like people. It's so many things people say, so much stuff. But you know that one, it was your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having me mad.
Will's passionate response shows just how much these rumors have gotten under his skin. It's rare for him to address internet gossip so directly, but it seems the intensity of the chatter and those viral memes forced him to speak up. Big Homie CC. Orlando Brown's ongoing accusations continue to shake up Hollywood, and now Busta Rhymes has been dragged into the mix. According to Big Homie CC, an outspoken figure in exposing alleged Hollywood secrets, it's no secret within the industry that Busta Rhymes prefers men. CC has claimed that at Busta's concerts, producers allegedly have young boys on standby, further highlighting the dark, exploitative underbelly of Hollywood and the music industry. These claims tie into a broader conversation about the rampant abuse and manipulation that reportedly occurs behind closed doors, with some of the most powerful celebrities and politicians allegedly involved in covering it up. In one interview, Big Homie CC directly called out Busta Rhymes.
I seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before
Oh yeah.
in some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super zest monster. For sure, bro.
Additionally, another anecdote involving Busta Rhymes has surfaced, adding more fuel to the fire. In this story, Busta allegedly pulled a gay man from a group at a club and brought him into his VIP section.
I'm out with Don Benjamin. And the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad, like pulled him to the section, like through the roof, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them.
The allegations don't stop there. Diddy himself is now tied to another shocking claim made by Jonathan Oddie, a man arrested in 2018 for a shooting at Trump's National Doral golf course in Miami. During his interrogation, Oddie alleged that Diddy had been using him as a slave, claiming that Hollywood's so-called gay mafia was forcing him into criminal activity.
Things and Ross, which are good bodies, okay? They're gay. Who? Both. Diddy and Ross. And Cat, they're all gay. Yeah. With Cassie and Sean, basically he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters and I heard lots.
Hidden in plain sight.
The combination of these accusations paints a grim picture of the entertainment industry's dark side. While some may view these claims as sensationalized, others believe they expose the deep-seated corruption and exploitation that have long been rumored in Hollywood. Meek Mill. Meek Mill has found himself at the center of intense speculation and rumors, with allegations surfacing about a supposed secret relationship between him and Diddy. Reports suggest that this alleged relationship dates back to the early 2000s when Diddy and Meek Mill first started hanging out, with claims that Diddy even took Meek shopping at the beginning of their connection. These rumors have gained more traction due to Meek Mill being named in Rodney Little Rod Jones's lawsuit against Diddy. Rodney Jones, a music producer who allegedly worked with Diddy on his recent album, Love, claims to have lived with the music mogul for a year. In his lawsuit, Jones describes witnessing not only debauchery, but also illegal activities. Jones has also accused other celebrities, including Cuba Gooding Jr., of assault during a holiday yacht cruise Diddy hosted in 2022. These allegations have sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, adding Meek Mill's name into the growing list of controversies. Amid the turmoil, Meek Mill hasn't stayed silent. He's actively addressed these rumors and the lawsuit on X, formerly Twitter, where he frequently shares his thoughts. In September, he posted a tweet reflecting on his rise and the backlash he faces. Meek Mill is very active on X, formerly Twitter. He has voiced his thoughts about the lawsuit as well as the rumors. In September, he tweeted, quote, "From the streets of Philly to becoming a millionaire to helping reform the system to bridging a gap of billionaires to interacting with the rap culture that results in success. It's a lot of people hating on me on the low." He also directly responded to the rumors about his sexuality with a straightforward tweet. "I have the right to say I ain't gay, and I'll trash anybody that play with my manhood, LOL." But perhaps most notably, earlier this week, Meek took action, offering a substantial reward for clarity on how his name got dragged into the lawsuit. He's offering $100,000 for an investigative team to uncover the truth behind his connection to the case. "I want to hire an investigative team. $100K cash to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill's name and Diddy's case. I also want them to look at who is powering the media involving Meek, anything to do with Buddy, and then in quotes, something not right." Minutes later, he followed up with, "The streets know what's up with me, that's not the case. We talking about the business side. Somebody powering these bad campaigns with Meek Mill. Again, I got $100K for a thorough investigation of what's powering and how exactly my name connects to this." It's clear Meek Mill isn't taking these accusations lightly, and he's determined to find out who or what is behind the narratives linking him to Diddy's legal drama. As the case develops, it raises questions about the forces driving the allegations and the broader implications for Hollywood and the music industry. Gene Deal. Gene Deal, a former bodyguard of Diddy, has also weighed in on the situation, asserting that sources in Philadelphia have confirmed Meek Mill's alleged involvement with Diddy. According to Deal, Meek may have entered into a relationship with Diddy to help advance his career. Deal also compared this to other industry dynamics, suggesting that intimate favors have long been a form of currency in Hollywood and the music industry. He even pointed to figures like Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Danny Masterson, and R. Kelly as examples of this exploitative behavior, claiming that Diddy used similar methods with his artists, including Usher.
Meek Mill's, well, he said a Philly rapper. You understand? And it was redacted in the paperwork to that, because first of all, it had Meek Mill's, it had Stevie J, they had redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their names and just said a performer of the Super Bowl and a Philly rapper. Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly.
Tapes of Diddy's intimate encounter are circulating on the internet and have allegedly been handed over to the FBI. Courtney Burgess, a man closely associated with Diddy and his ex-wife, Kim Porter, has come forward and testified in front of a grand jury, providing key information that could prove crucial to the investigation. According to Burgess, Kim Porter, before her untimely death, gave him a collection of tapes, described as freak-off tapes, along with her memoir.
Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
How many of them appeared to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
These shocking claims paint a grim picture of alleged misconduct involving not just Diddy, but other major names in the industry. If the tapes and Kim Porter's memoir indeed contain the information Burgess claims, it could lead to serious repercussions for everyone implicated. The allegations against Diddy continue to escalate, with disturbing new details emerging about alleged tapes, testimonies, and questionable parties. Courtney Burgess, closely associated with Diddy and his late ex-wife Kim Porter, has reportedly testified before a grand jury, handing over tapes dubbed freak-off recordings, along with a memoir written by Porter. This memoir allegedly outlines in vivid detail Diddy's alleged misconduct, including descriptions of bizarre and unsettling scenes at his parties. Courtney described an incident where Kim Porter recounted entering a house party and finding adults clustered around minors, referred to as little people dressed as Japanese Barbies. While Porter didn't directly witness inappropriate behavior, the circumstances raised serious concerns. And while she didn't see anything specific, it became apparent that they were minors. The party, according to reports, went on all night, with bizarre occurrences continuing even into the morning. One particularly striking claim involved a tape that TMZ producers reportedly viewed. This tape allegedly depicted a male worker narrating his encounters at these parties. While the events described in the video were reportedly consensual, they align with broader allegations about Diddy's personal life and activities. The tape reportedly features an intimate situation involving a male worker, a woman associated with Diddy, and Diddy himself watching. It is further alleged that the male worker was flown across the country multiple times, Miami, New York, Los Angeles, and other locations, to participate in these encounters. Prosecutors are reportedly scrutinizing these activities for potential trafficking violations. Transporting someone across state lines for such purposes, particularly if payments are involved, could meet the criteria for trafficking under federal law. The male worker reportedly left the tape in question with federal prosecutors, despite initially declining to testify before the grand jury. The U.S. Attorney's Office is said to be investigating whether these encounters involved any illegal activity, including trafficking. This account adds another layer to the growing allegations against Diddy, tying in claims of transporting individuals for sexual purposes and hosting elaborate, questionable gatherings. While many of these claims are still under investigation or unproven, the sheer volume of testimonies, tapes, and accounts has created a mounting wave of scrutiny. Jay-Z. The lawsuit against Diddy, which also implicates Jay-Z, has ignited a firestorm of controversy and concern, given the serious nature of the allegations and the high-profile individuals involved. According to the claims, Diddy did not act alone in the alleged abuse, with Jay-Z accused of playing a key role in an assault involving a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. This revelation raises crucial questions about Jay-Z's involvement and the extent of his actions. While he may try to defend himself against these allegations as an isolated incident, the possibility looms that more victims could emerge, similar to the #MeToo movement, potentially widening the scope of the case. The involvement of prominent lawyer Tony Busby, who is representing multiple victims, adds an additional layer of concern. Some sources suggest that as many as 100 to 300 victims could be connected to these lawsuits, which means this case may just be the beginning of uncovering a much larger pattern of abuse within the entertainment industry. As the case progresses, more high-profile names, including other celebrities, could be drawn into the allegations. Jay-Z's name may just be the first domino to fall, and as more details come to light, the public may learn of additional shocking revelations that further complicate the narrative surrounding these powerful figures. The legal documents explicitly state the serious nature of the allegations against Diddy and Jay-Z. One of the most shocking claims is that the two men laced and had their way with a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. The lawsuit further details that other prominent individuals witnessed the assault but failed to intervene, suggesting a disturbing culture of silence and complicity among those present. The complaint indicates that Diddy has been able to continue such conduct for years without facing consequences, operating under the assumption that his power and influence place him above the law. Jay-Z, as a close associate of Diddy, is accused of participating in multiple similar instances, which, if substantiated, could open the door for further legal action and additional victims coming forward. The far-reaching impact of this lawsuit cannot be underestimated. The shocking details, if proven true, could trigger a cascade of events where other victims may step forward with their own stories, adding further weight to the allegations. The legal proceedings are rapidly unfolding, and the coming weeks are likely to bring more information, revealing additional names and potentially reshaping the public perception of both Jay-Z and Diddy. The nature of the allegations could cause irreparable damage to their reputations and careers, particularly as the entertainment world grapples with the moral and legal implications of the case. Beyond the specific allegations of assault, the complaint also sheds light on the long-standing and documented personal relationship between Diddy and Jay-Z, which began in the late 1990s and has remained strong ever since. According to the lawsuit, the two were not just business partners but also close friends. Their bond was so intimate that Diddy reportedly stated in 2023 that Jay-Z was the only person, aside from Diddy's mother, who was allowed to call him by his legal first name, Sean. This close connection, which extended beyond the music industry, places even more significance on the allegations, as it suggests that both men may have been involved in a coordinated manner to cover up the abuse and silence those who would speak out. The focus on the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards afterparty is crucial, as it allegedly sets the stage for the assault. The event, which was attended by a number of influential figures in the entertainment industry, became the setting for the alleged crime. Diddy, who hosted the afterparty, and Jay-Z, who was reportedly present, are named as key players in the assault. The lawsuit claims that their actions, along with those of others who have not been named, were part of a disturbing pattern of abuse that was carried out with little regard for the victims or the consequences. The complaint also raises troubling accusations regarding Jay-Z's actions after the lawsuit was filed. According to the documents, Jay-Z responded to the allegations with hostility and attempted to derail the case by filing a frivolous lawsuit. In addition to legal maneuvering, Jay-Z is accused of orchestrating a campaign of harassment and intimidation, directed at the plaintiffs' lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates. The purpose of this alleged campaign was to intimidate the plaintiff into withdrawing the case and silencing any further mention of Jay-Z's involvement. Despite these reported efforts, the plaintiff chose to press forward with the amended complaint, showing a determination to seek justice despite the apparent attempts to suppress the truth. If these allegations are proven to be true, the consequences for Jay-Z and Diddy could be far-reaching, with legal ramifications that could damage their careers and public standing. More importantly, the case highlights a culture of silence and complicity within the entertainment industry, where powerful figures may have felt emboldened to engage in such behavior without fear of repercussion. The ongoing investigation, along with the potential for further revelations, could have profound implications for both men and for the broader industry, exposing a web of exploitation that could shake the foundation of the entertainment world. The claims brought forward by Tony Busby and his legal team are not just alarming. They have the potential to reveal a deeply entrenched culture of abuse that has long been hidden within the entertainment industry. If these allegations prove to be accurate, they suggest a disturbing pattern of systemic abuse by influential figures like Diddy, along with others in positions of power. These individuals are accused of using their status to manipulate and exploit vulnerable people, including minors, under the false pretense of offering opportunities for fame and career advancement. The involvement of high-profile celebrities such as Jay-Z only elevates the gravity of the case, opening the door to the possibility that even more prominent figures could be implicated in similar acts of abuse or cover-ups, further tarnishing the reputation of the industry. The sheer number of alleged victims, coupled with the presence of corroborating evidence like police reports, serves as a sobering foundation to these serious accusations. Victims' testimonies, which recount coercion, threats of violence, and sexual, paint a harrowing picture of the kind of exploitation that victims have suffered. Such accounts point to a deeply troubling pattern of predatory behavior from powerful figures in the music and entertainment worlds, highlighting the vulnerability of those in the industry who lack the power to defend themselves. If these claims are substantiated, the repercussions would not only be personal for those directly involved, but could also mark a turning point for the broader entertainment culture, where silence and complicity have enabled such abuses to continue unchecked for so long. Tony Busby's statements about naming names and his careful approach to filing lawsuits should not be taken lightly. His methodical and deliberate steps to bring these issues to the forefront signal a serious and calculated effort to hold those responsible accountable, while ensuring that his client's accusations are not made recklessly. Busby's confidence in the strength of the evidence and support behind his clients speaks volumes about the credibility of these claims. The mention of additional eyebrow-raising names yet to be revealed in future legal filings suggests that more influential figures could soon be tied to the scandal, potentially widening the scope of this case and exposing a greater network of abuse within the industry. The nature of the alleged abuse is particularly disturbing, with claims that victims were coerced or placed in situations where they had no control over their actions. This speaks to a predatory, calculated use of power to silence and manipulate vulnerable individuals, ensuring that they remained compliant or unable to defend themselves. Such practices not only reveal the severe moral failings of those involved, but also raise pressing legal concerns, particularly regarding the involvement of minors. The apparent systemic nature of the abuse calls into question the broader ethical and legal climate within the entertainment industry, where such behavior has been allowed to thrive without sufficient oversight or accountability. Should federal charges be pursued, the investigation could uncover a far-reaching network of abuse that spans not only the music and entertainment industries, but could also implicate various sectors within the broader Hollywood community. The potential legal ramifications for those found culpable are staggering, and the consequences for their careers could be catastrophic. However, the larger issue at hand is the deeply ingrained culture that has allowed such abuse to persist unchecked, with few consequences for the powerful individuals behind it. In the end, this case represents a pivotal moment of reckoning for an industry that has long been enmeshed in secrecy, protected by its most influential figures. The pursuit of justice, regardless of how long it takes, could serve as a critical catalyst for exposing a wide range of abuses and initiating meaningful change within the entertainment world. This change is sorely needed to ensure the safety and dignity of all individuals working in these industries. As more details continue to surface, this case is likely to reverberate throughout the entertainment world, carrying consequences not only for those directly involved, but for the very structure of the industry itself. If the truth of these allegations is fully revealed, it has the potential to radically alter the narrative surrounding the entertainment industry, casting a long overdue light on the dark undercurrents that have been allowed to fester for years. It remains to be seen just how deeply this scandal runs, but one thing is clear. As more voices come forward, the landscape of the industry may be forever transformed, revealing layers of abuse and complicity that many have long suspected.
Ooh, honey, it is sick out here. It is sick. I gotta know what y'all thoughts about this. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. It's sick.